Good morning. Happy Wednesday. So I hope this thing stays, and I hope you guys can hear me. Those are the two hopes that I have in terms of that today. Before we even begin, let me just say, first off, my lips is chapped because I can't find my lip gloss. So hopefully by the time I get to the office, I can find that. So we'll see. And you may see like a little thing here, and that's because, well, my tooth got infected because I was supposed to have root canal. Like, it's a long story. I was supposed to have root canal, but I didn't, and ended up chipping. And so because it chipped, you know, like the tooth broke off, whatever, then ended up getting infected, and so I had to have that little piece extracted. And yeah, so it's going down, and I feel better. They gave me some good old Motrin 800s, boo-boo. Okay. Don't worry, I'm in addictions, like, so I know, like, I don't think you can get addictions to those things anyway, but trust me, like, for 2 days straight, hold up, I can't really hear that well. For 2 days straight, anyway, for 2 days straight, I couldn't even sleep that good. So, like, I feel so good and happy now. Thank you, sis. Thank you. I feel so good because I've been able to sleep better the last couple of days. Like, that toothache stuff ain't no joke, man, for real. But it reminded me of something. Like, it's always like, I have these things that happen to me in my life where something will, like, literally sit me down and kind of force me to, like, look at my life and, like, slow down, literally. And one thing that I want to share with you guys today, what the topic for today is, no capping. Like, I know, like, that's a big, like, slogan, whatever they, it's like the word of the time right now. And you basically, it means, like, you're not lying, like, you keeping it real, like, don't lie, whatever, no capping. And so I thought, you know, I think what I'm trying to say is actually a little bit different, though. I'm saying no capping as in, not putting a cap on your goals, and not putting a cap on God, like, because that hit me hard the other day. I was thinking about that. I was like, there's so many things I aspire to accomplish, and I know other people in my life, they aspire to accomplish certain things, and it's like, there is, underneath that, there's this level of insecurity and somewhat of, like, disbelief that it's actually going to manifest or happen to a certain level, right? Because I know for me, I've aspired to do certain things, and I look back on it, and I'm like, I can't really believe that I did that shit, yo. Like, did I really do that? Like, I can go back as far as remembering. I remember when I was in graduate school working on my master's to become a licensed counselor, and I remember thinking, like, I want an internship at the hospital. I want to work at the hospital and see what it's like to work on a psych unit. And I mean, I remember passing by the hospital and everything, like, looking at this big building. I'm like, man, I want to be there one day. I want to be on the 9th floor, which I didn't know what the 9th floor was. I didn't know it was 9th floor at the time, but I'm just thinking, I can't wait to be up there somewhere, like, seeing patients and stuff. Oh my God, like, it just seemed so amazing. And I think at the time I was so obsessed with Grey's Anatomy. So I just was thinking, like, oh, I'll be around all these doctors, and it just, my skin looks horrible probably because it's, like, peeling. But anyway, like, I just can't wait to, like, be in that atmosphere. But I knew how, like, I'm like, I mean, it's easy to get, like, an internship at a community agency, one of the local community agencies, yeah. But to get at the hospital, there's not many positions to do that. So, man, that's something big. So I just thought about it, like, literally, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try. So I ended up like, finding some connects. Like, I guess I don't even know who I asked. I don't know if I asked for professors or what, but I, like, got the contact information, and literally, I think I just went up there. I don't even think I, like, called or anything. I think I went up there, and I ended up getting an interview, like, and I got selected, like, the same day, like, on the spot. And I'm just like, what? How did this happen? And, you know, I can look back and reflect on my life. Literally, anytime I've ever thought I wanted to do something, like, I just start working on it. Like, it's not like I give a whole lot of thought to it. I mean, I'll think about it, like, okay, how do I want it to play out, whatever. But it's like, I don't ever really stop and think, okay, well, what if this don't happen? Or, you know, what you gonna do if this don't happen? I really don't think like that. I go for it. And even when it came to moving to Georgia, like, I can't wait to show you guys or do my 1 year update when it comes to moving to Georgia. I can't wait to do that. And that'll be like in a few months, actually, because it's going on a year. But I just remember feeling like, yeah, it's time to go. It's time to leave Charlotte. Time to go to Atlanta, because I knew that was like the next step for me. I was thinking about California, but then I was like, nah, I'm gonna go to Atlanta. That's my next step. But it wasn't like I'm a single woman. Like, I have 2 children. I didn't really have any family here. Like, but no, somebody called. I didn't even stop and like contemplate those things. I didn't allow that fear to creep in. It was like, I'm going to Atlanta. Like, how much money I need to make this happen, and I just do it. And it's so weird, because it's like, I should be fearful. I should be scared sometimes. Like, I think I have a healthy dose of fear when it comes to, like, it's enough where I'm logical and I like literally plan out details, but not enough to where it stalls me or leaves me stagnant. If I know that my next level is not going to be manifested in that current space that I'm in, I won't stay there. I'm going to be making moves to move something, do something different. That's just me, and I'm like, I thank God for that. Like, that's a blessing that many people don't have, and I didn't realize that until I started being around certain people and hearing certain people talk. And I'm like, wow, y'all really put caps on God. Like, y'all really be capping, like, real talk. And I think in this season though of my life, or I would say the past season that I'm coming out of, I was capping on God. Like, I had been putting caps on God, and like not remembering, like, God literally has done some like miracles for you. Like, I know you ain't doing it. I know you ain't operating in that space. You should know better. Like, literally anything you said you wanted to do, you manifested that. Like, literally, look at your life. You are a small town girl from Shelby, North Carolina. I don't even know how many people was in from Shelby. I don't know, but small town girl. You got pregnant at 17, I guess 17. You had a baby at 18, and then you got pregnant again, and you had another baby. So by the time you were 19, you had 2 children. You were a high school dropout. Nobody in your family had graduated from college. Didn't even know nothing about college. Nobody even told you about college or school or nothing. Everybody in your family was on some type of government assistance. You were on it, and it was like a very comfortable situation. But in your mind, you thought there was something more, even though you didn't really have any examples of more. You just knew. Okay, there's got to be something bigger and better for me. And you just stepped out on faith, and you kept going, even when you would have to spend your last dime. So sometimes I have to remind myself of my own story, and like, okay, Shamanda, you know what I mean? Like, I get emails from Forbes, like, that's crazy if you think about that. Like literally, and then I think about it too. Not even 5 years ago, I was on Section 8, receiving food stamps. Food stamps. Living in a low-income house, well, small little ranch-style house. I want to say it wasn't even $600 a month. I think, as far as the rent. That was your reality. Like, not even 5 years ago to now. Like, literally, I can't even. I looked at my self-employment app, my Intuit Quicken whatever app the other day, and I thought, I looked at my monthly income for last month, and I'm just like, really, because it doubled from the month before, and then this month, like last month, I was like right there to the five figure in a month, and I was so upset because I'm just like, I could have made that. But this month I am definitely on track to hit the 5 figure, meaning 10 grand or more, and that's just from one income. So it's like, in 5 years you've been able to do that, and as a woman, single woman, young mother, like, literally I just turned 30 like 6 months ago, and it's like, but sorry guys, that's what happens whenever you're a vlogger and you don't delete your stuff off your phone. But anyway, But it's just like, reminding myself, like, don't put a cap on God. And so that's what I have to remind you guys of, like, today, is whatever your goals and dreams and aspirations are, go ahead, like, work the plan. Don't put a cap on it, because at the end of the day, it's like, who's over all this? Like, really, who has the last say so? And that's the supreme being. That's God. Like, that's whatever you believe in, right? And it's like, there's nothing he can't do. Like, nothing. And I even thought about that in terms of my relationships and stuff. It's like, sometimes we set the standard low, and I'm like, hold up now, because I know now, and you guys will know soon. I got some stuff, like, I got some history, like, literally those, on a more serious note, like, stuff that I've been through, and, there's always that residual stuff there, and it takes a special person to kind of, like, understand it and walk that journey with you, because the healing process is a process, it's a journey. It's not something that's gonna, like, go away or happen overnight, or even 10, 15 years from now. Like, for me, I have anxiety disorder and PTSD and depression, and so those things are always triggered by certain things. They can always, I might be doing well one week, and you guys saw, like, a couple weeks ago, I was in a really bad place. I was coming out of it, so it was really worse than that, but I was coming out of that. But if something could trigger that, and I'm in that space, so you got to have, for me, I have to have somebody who is willing to walk that path, that journey with me, and be with me, and not leave me in a space feeling like I'm alone, or like I'm a burden. You know what I mean? Like, because I know for me, I'm a caretaker, I'm a healer. I'm always gonna take care of whoever I'm with, or take care of whoever I love. Regardless, people I love, I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna do what I need to do to help you. And for me, it's like, is there someone there out there who can do that for me, who I can depend on, who is reliable, who will love me past my pain? Not to say I gotta stay. I'm going to stay in that pain, and they gotta deal with it. No, I'm always working on that, right? And I encourage my clients and family, friends, always work on your stuff, because at the end of the day, it's not fair for the people in your life to have to deal with your stuff that you're not working on. It's not fair. You got to be owning that and working on it and getting rid of it and dealing with it and healing it in it. But on that process, on that journey, you have every right to have people in your life that will support you on that journey towards self-improvement. Now, if they don't stick by you during that, then no. But for me, it was like, I think there was this insecurity. For me, it was like, am I going to ever meet somebody who will love me? The good, the bad, the ugly. Who will be able to be a good father for my children, because they don't have that, honestly, right? Who will be able to be a good partner for me, business partner, who can just walk this life journey with me, right? I think because I just know I'm such a different type of person. I mean, really, like, for real, if you know me, you know what I'm talking about. I'm just a different type of person. Like, I'm not what you expect. Like, I'm a therapist, right? But, like, I'm, like, the most serious thought person, like, complex. Like, I'm just in my mind. I'm very emotional sometimes. I'm very loving, but very, like, powerful and bold, but sometimes very shy. Like, I'm so very complex, and you have to, like, know me. But I'm very loyal, and I have so many great attributes. And it's like, everybody don't get to see that. But for me, it's like, God, I know that you are able to do the unthinkable. I know that you're able to do the things that I can't even imagine. Like, I know that you have created someone beyond what I can even conceive in my mind, just for me. And that was the area I think I was capping on God with, because I'm like, God, I don't, like, I ain't trying to question you or nothing, but, like, I just don't know. Like, I mean, you know what I'm being through, you know who I am and how I am. I just don't, I mean, I know you can do it. I know you can do it. It's just like, it's just kind of, can you really make somebody for me? Like, for me, because you know how am. Like, you know, I'm just a little different, you know. And you know, people like me and stuff, but I don't know if they I don't know if they're ready for what I bring to the table, like, really, because, you know, I bring the table, and I can bring the stuff that's on the table too, like, and you know, and then, but there's a lot that comes with that, you know. So God, I just don't know, but I know you can do it. I know, you know, but why am I questioning you? Why am I putting a cap on you? Why isn't the stuff that you've already manifested in my life, that has literally blown my mind already, enough to show and prove that you are more than capable of doing this? Like, I know you can. I know you will. And it's up to me, it's up to us to, like, really step out on that faith, or have that faith that God is going to provide whatever it is that we need. So in this season, and that's my new thing in this season, right? In this season, I encourage everybody to stop capping on God. Like, I know that capping thing is a little different from how we talk about it now in the social world, but putting a cap on God, we're not going to do that in this season. We're going to expand our minds to know and believe and have faith that God can do the unthinkable, the unspeakable, the unimaginable, the unconceivable, things that we can't, like, we will aspire to hear, but God is going to take us so far we can't even see the heights of it. Like, that's what's happening. That's what's transpiring in so many of our lives right now, and we don't even know it. So I'm like, affirmations. God, I want you to manifest above and beyond what I can imagine for myself, and what is in alignment with what is in your will for me. That's it. Like, and that takes that cap off of it, because guess what? He's gonna give you exactly what you asked for. I mean, if you ask for $100, he's gonna give you $100, but he might have wanted you to have $1,500. You don't want to ask for $100. Shoot, that's your fault. Anyway, guys, I'm about to do some groups. I'm almost at the office, and then I have paperwork and all that kind of stuff to do today. But I will see you guys next Wednesday. I am super excited for everything that's going on in my life. I'll be vlogging this weekend. I have something special coming up, so stay tuned. I will see you guys next week for Working Wisdom Wednesday. Let me know if you like this setup here. Let me know. I like it. Hands free. I'm about my Georgia law. See you guys next time.